F Jeng nuyu naa la Jeng bee la Moussa Jumi Njaay may darling nuyu naa la damel ba ca siin moo ma tuddee Linguère nuyu naa ko déglu ngeen loolu lii mu ngoog may daali yaa ma tuddee Linguère Aliou Sarr càmmeñal ci leel jeg nuyu naa la ñi ko bëgg a bii ah jëng bee la Moussa Jumi Njaay nuyu naa la ana chéri Ibrahima yaa ngi ci biir Aliou Sarr thank you so much Sadio nuyu naa la yàggu Malick Lo suma mag ji kon foog naa ne maa la mag de yàgguloo non bii foog ñu indiwaat ko dooreen bi rek man dooreen baa ma tax a jóg tey soo foog ñu ay Anti Marie Sali Brown nuyu naa la Oncle Habib nuyu naa la tey nag moom live bi moom dama wax sax ne dama mosale rek xaalis déglu ngeen lii xaalis ana suma cousin Mbay ziar naa la complete ana suma goro Seyna bu soose ana yaayi neene nuyu naa la Esatu Njaay Eyda Njaay Wow, I won't keep you guys that long. Basically, it's 3:15 and I was supposed to go live at 3, but I had some technical issues with my lightning, so I had to fix that before moving forward. Man Youssou Ndour moo ma daaneel so leen ma toppee tey moom Youssou rek la ñoo déglu. Well, in the meantime, I just want to have just maybe a few people to come in and then I'll go on with what I have to say. But because what I'm going to talk about today, it's actually dealing with Halis. So I believe that this is the right music to play. So correct. So since we're talking about money, so I believe that the right music here is Halis. Youssou Ndour a ngi nii ak Halis mu ne Bajo to mu ne ni danga war a doyloo Halis. Well, topic bi today, Sister Yago, it is about my follow-up video. Seetal Youssou maa jegoon Halis Bajo tasaringa dunya wala Fana Mbass nuyu naa la Princess ma sister nuyu naa la Habiso Bajo tasaringa dunya akama bëgg a Youssou maa jigéen kii lu wax rek téere la déglu ngeen de billaay Halis a tasaare dunia xaaral ma indiwaat bi tuuti rek sama gaañ yi may leen ma tuuti rek gaa yi dugga si du yàgga sax ma ne ko di king Youssou Ndour ab sa suma sista na ma naa la ah kii na Miss Hollywood nuyu naa la Asanatu suma rakk ji Touré ziar naa la waaye nag Marara Njaay nuyu naa la ma leen a mayagum Yusu ma jigéen man Yusu ma daaneel lu moo wax rek lay def understand ngeen man Yusu lay déglu moom lay bëggee mu ne xaalis bajo te Linguère Sey suma daali ma ne ko dawuloo xare congaan nuyu naa la yaa ma def Linguère nii si diggi dëkk bi may wéye Linguère nag Ndey Ali ñoxor man la sa anti maa ngi nekk nii live waaye I'm not gonna keep you guys long Renégal nuyu naa la déggu la lii suma jigéen bari gaal nuyu naa la yàggu Malick Lo topic bi tey moom li ma bugg a def rek mooy I'm just gonna follow up before loolu sax maa ngi leen a nuyu yéen ñëpp di thank everyone depuis bi ma dooree YouTube channel bi bàyyiwu leen ma ñëpp a ci jàppa maa ngi nag ma topp fu ma nekk subscription yi moom maara day taali moom waxatuñ ko sax viewers yaa ngi bari gërëm naa leen sant naa leen di ñaanal àddina yëpp jàmma di ñaanal Gàmbi jàmma ku nekk foo nekk maa ngi laa nuyu di la gërëm di la ñaanal jàmma ñu toog ba coronavirus bi génn si suñ biir ndax ñu mën a ambiance ñun lii lañ xam ambiance noos lañ xam I'm sorry soo gisee sax tey ma génna live I'm just doing a follow up sort of like a small chat du yàgga on the follow up video on this Susu Ramo Ngom nuyu naa la Aji Diouf suma njëkke nuyu naa la yéen ñëpp maa ngi leen a nuyu waaye comme ma delluwaat rek si li ma doon wax maa ngi nuyu ñëpp di gërëm ñëpp di sant ñëpp waaye man nag dama bëgg a wax a little bit about myself xëy na ñu bari sax xamuñ ma loolu lay dooree ñu bari ñi ma nekkal Facebook friends xamuñ ma xanaa ñi ma bokkaloon school ñooñu xam nañ ma ak ñi ma dikkal fii ci Maryland gi ci America ñooñu xam nañ ma basically li ma mën a wax about myself mooy man maay Sey Jeng Soose teg si sax man nag ñu ne Youssou Ndour waxoon na ci show yam bi passé Grand Bal bi si ses maa ngi fa woon mu ne sa suñ time yi maamee day saabu daan fóot boppam waaye 2020 bii 2020 mu ne saabu day fóot boppam man nag maa toog fii ne man maay Sey Jeng Seynabou Jeng teg si sax Soose madame Soose faaxee koo ca doonoy Alaaji Badara Jeng ak Aji Ayda Njaay Alaaji Badara Jeng na ku ko xamee nga ko ci trek xamee nga ko ci ñi daan yóbbu Makka mooy woon Faxat travel agency suma yaay moom ku ko xamee nga ko si mu nekk lan lu ma mën a wax rek mooy injal waaw ku ko waxal dara yi danga ko sosal man foofu laa faaxee ko ak sumay mag yi ñu tedd ñu baax ñi ma topp si seen gannaaw rek di def du baax ñëw ba Amérique nag fii tubaar fa kàlla macha allah tekki fi man ku ma xamul rek moo foog ne man YouTube channel bi ma ibbi nii si loolu laa yaakaar dama dem 4 year college am suma degree waxatuma loolu ma am ay certificat fu ma ko teg laa wax de amul werante man I am a certified anti-money laundering officer laaw la cap tubaar fa kàlla waaye yow nit ñi duñ ma may ma mun a wax maa ngi leen a apologize waaye comme li ma doon wax rek 2020 bi saabu day fóot boppam te man mun naa taxaw fóot suma boppa ba mu set man YouTube channel bi joxuma ma añ joxuma ma reer joxuma ma ndéewu it is my passion it is my passion, something that I really love to do. Te man ku ma xam sax dama daan wax ne man bés bu ma ñibbee Gambia damaa ibit suma talk show. ma ne suma xarit yi ma gën a jege dañ ma dee wax ne bi lay say jëng sa talk show bu ñu si boole. I've always loved to do this. su ma demaan nii si xewi Maryland yi for the past 2-3 years suma vidéo bi rek lay jël caméra di netaal nit ñi di ko def xew li neex. yàlla def coronavirus bi ñëw ma jël coronavirus bi nag def ko loo xam ne mu métti ma taxaw si pour xeex coronavirus bi jàppale askan wi lu ma xam si news bi lu ma dégga partagé ko su ma néeg bii ma dëkka nii ñëpp a fi xam si cleaning bi ni ngeen a defee nii waxal lii waa Banjul wax de jóg leen man waa Banjul yi suñ ma doon déggal depuis March coronavirus bi ni mu leen attaqué du leen attaqué because I was the first one to come out and shout cry out foul li ma wax nii ñi dëkk Maryland te am suma number dañ ma dee gis ci status bi man Say Jeng Socé lu ma wax su suma nawle taxawee aw kama ko wax mun naa saa delluwaat salama waxoon rek man may donoy Alaaji Badara Jeng borom ki ñu ko xamee moom te rek Ngéyeen Sanjaal Banjul ba Ngéyeen Sanjaal ñëpp xam nañ ko si trip mu gëstu nag Jawara def ko mu nekk lifin parliamentary member moo tax suma ko ñu koy ooyee honorable Jeng may donoy Aji Ayda Njaay maamam mooy woon yaayam papaam mooy woon ilimaani Kawur Dandi Maayo suma yaay ku ko xam nga lu ko xamee sëy man nag sama pa yal na ko yàlla yërëm Jeng bee la Musa Jimi Njaay ak njàngama ku ko kat tekki ku dem Makka moo la yóbbu woon Makka borom King Fahad travel mu am nag doom yu tekki ma topp si suma gannaaw mag yi suma rakk yi topp si suma gannaaw di def lu baax di faj gàcce man mii ku ma xamul rek yaa ma ooyee xëy bu leen foog ne YouTube channel bi ma ibbi nii ngeen foog ne man moo ma dundal di ma añal di ma reeral man dama am suma liggéey man I am a certified ba ma jeexalee university dama nga jeexal 4-year college laa dem waxuma leen mbay waaxu de dama dem 6th form it Banjul te yéen Banjul yëpp ñun xamante nañ ku dem 6th form xam nañ la ma jógee fa liggéey Gamtel yàlla def coup bi am ma ñëw America dem suma 4-year university dem suma certification si man banque man laaw la cat macha allah man la ñoo wër dama bugga ngeen dem si internet bi rek type suma tur Seyna Socé man I am a certified professional compliance officer understand ngeen I am a certified officer man soxluma kenn ku ma taga man mun naa taga suma boppa ndig doomi géwél piir laa yaay géwél baay géwél ñëw ba Amérique nag tubaar fa kàlla macha allah di faj bu mi gàcce yi suma vidéo bi ma def ok xaaral ma backtrack sa a little bit suma rakkay toppa si suma gannaaw tekki di faj bu mi gàcce yi ca biir Banjul ak ci Amérique gii nii suma brother si suma elder sister si ñu ngaa def Amérique fii moom ñun waxatuñ ñu waaw waaye dama ne nag lu nekk rek laaw la cat la te ñuy wax tubaar ko fàlla macha allah bu leen ma gis nii nag ma nekk nag ngéwél la yëf yi neex rek ngeen foog ne man suma YouTube channel bi laa yaakaar yéen a ma xamut dama ren jox naa leen di opportunity pour ngeen dem Google who I am. This Seyna Socé that you see on Facebook on the gram is different from the professional Seyna Socé waaw Youssou Ndour ne saabu duy fóot boppam waaye mu ne 2020 mu gëstuwaat ne 2020 saabu doy fóot boppam tey loolu laa def nag maa fóot suma boppa ba mu set waaw ma génn si nag di wax ne tey lu tax ma génn si mooy I'm doing a follow up video live on the video that has gone, and I don't even want to say viral maybe. Everybody is talking about it. Te man dama génna ma ñëw wax honestly my experience about this $4,000 Susu, and you put in 500 and you get 4,000. Man suma experience la share waxuma ne Susu Demba baax na waxuma Susu Paate baax na dama leen a jox awareness na leen people be aware. Adam Koze nuyu naa la be aware. There are people out there, even though this Susu has been going on for years. It has been going on for years amongst every nationality, I can tell you. When ñun Gambians ñun ñoo si mujjee jot, and what we did was I think we just ruined it. We could have made many people successful business women and men. But I think the Susu that I was involved in, it just messes it up. We just messed up everything. Like I said in my video, I brought in 10 people, including myself. We all put in 500. And I was promised. And normally, man, I would not have fallen for any of this. Because man kuma hamenga masene man dañ ma de wone ako ma yar, and rightfully so, man anti Beatrice ma yar dañ ma de togné ako. But at the same time, I can be very generous. I can be very generous. So man, nobody has approached me for the past 3 months. Say jeng bokal ususu. Say jeng bokal ususu. Man bokuma ususu. Why this lady? She contacted me. She's my sister. She convinced me and promised me everything. I'm like, look, you see, people that are watching me will say, oh, say, being a jotute, motanga. And I told the lady, Nico, look, I have a YouTube channel jokingly. Even if it goes bad, I'm still going to come out and talk. If it goes well, I'm still going to come out and talk, because I believe people really need to hear about this Susu. This Susu that has, it has messed everything. So my goal today is, actually I announced it on Monday, and I was encouraging everybody that had a bad experience to come out and warn the others, because we all know that this Susu, everybody is talking about it. Wherever in the world you are, people are talking about putting in $4,000, putting in $500, and you get in $4,000. But the catch is, you have to bring 2 people in. Those 2 people, they have to bring also 2 other people. I'm not saying all Susus are bad. What I can attest to is the old Susu that we all grew up knowing and doing, finding our ancestors, our grandparents, our forefathers doing it. I encourage people to do that one. But with this $4,000 that you're gonna bag, it is very attractive. Even a fana like me, it can actually sway me. And like I said before, me, I'm not relying on that Susu for my living. Actually, the Susu was just what I said before, and I'm going to say it, and you might laugh that I was just hypnotized, and I'm going to stick to that I can attest that I was hypnotized. The people that are getting into this, I actually started with, is it greed? Maybe people are just greedy, or is it just wanting quick money? And I analyzed it with myself, because I got involved. I was convinced. And I brought in my folks. I'm like, I can scam anyone, but I can never scam my own family members. I will not do that. As I said in my video, me, in my family, I'm one of the youngest. But my family, they love me. They trust me. Whatever I say, they do it. So when this was brought to my attention, I contacted my elder sister. I'm like, look, do you want to join? She said, say whatever you want. Actually, my nephew brought this topic to me, and I just told him off that, you know what, don't you ever come to me with this kind of scam. But you, since it's coming from you, I'ma buy it. So I brought her on board. I brought my nephew, I brought my niece, they also brought their friends. And when my niece couldn't find a fire, I volunteered to put in another $500 and made her, actually that fire was put in the name of my oldest son, who actually told me not to do it. He was like, Mama, even if you need $4,000, I can give it to you, but don't do it. My youngest son, everybody told me, my husband, don't do it. But I did it. And like I said, that is not me. But I am here today. Many people have contacted me. Many people all over the world contacted me since that video came out. If you say I'm wanting buzz, no, I don't want buzz. But buzz came to me, and it's from that video. And all I said, and truthfully, if you bring me the Holy Quran, I can attest to that I only narrated my incident, nothing else. I'm not saying if Fatu or Penda or Choro have a ususu, those ususus are bad. But what I shared with It's my own personal experience. And from my calls, from the text messages, many people experience the same, that they were duped. But if you just sit down and think about it, the math doesn't add up. I have also received positive. I think 80% of the feedback, they are all positive. I have indeed received some few, hiccups, some negative comments, people threatening me everywhere. But I guess those people that are threatening me, they don't know me. They better go and check who I am before they threaten me. Man dawuma xare. Man doomi Alaaji Badara Jeng ak Aida Njaay akama dawur xare. Man xare fu ma fekk fala ma bàyyi yow yaay soona dem. Duma tooñ kenn de waaye boo entee suma line I will fry you. Nañ laaj ñi ma bokkaloon classe. Man dawuma xare de. Ku ñëw di ma threaten. No such luck. It's not gonna work out. Yéen soo leen amoon li leen gënal sax those that were threatening me duma génn tey di wax. Why you cannot break me? You cannot stop me. Like I said, the people that were threatening me, they just didn't know me. But you know what? Good luck with that. You can post whatever you want to post, but do not post it on my timeline. Have respect. All I ask for people is, whatever scheme that they brought to you, be careful, analyze it, talk to your spouse. Susu, this blessing Susu Loom doesn't work like that. You may get your money back, but the people that are coming, that you brought in, may not get their money. And like I said, since I brought 10 people on board, Samba, hi, my nephew, he was also one of my fires, but he can attest that I gave him back his money. I give back all his friends their money. I give back my niece her money. And I have given back my sister her money. I took a loss. I gave back $5,000 of my own money. The time that I was supposed to receive my blessings, that was the day that the Susu broke. My goal today is not even to talk about that. My goal is I was going to encourage other people to come out and share their experiences. But other people, many people have reached out to me that they cannot just go live or come out and tell their experiences because this Susu, as you all know, they call it family and friends. And indeed, it is family and friends that you're scamming. You cannot scam your own family members. My people, you have to be honest with yourself. Go back. If you have pushed or encouraged anyone to join this Susu blessing, give them back their money. Just give them back their money. The people that I gave my money to, they knew who they are. They knew who they are. And this money, we all know that we work very hard for it. We work so hard for it. But my people, all I do ask is, if you have brought anyone into this, give it back. That is the right thing to do. Some people told me so many sad stories. So many sad stories that I cannot even talk about. So many sad stories. I actually wept with them. I'm like, look, I actually forgot about my 5,000. But yours is just too sad to explain. Some people indeed have experienced good stories that they have received their blessings. But I have told such people not to spend all the money. Think about the ones that are not going to receive their money, the ones that you have brought into the Susu. Because at some point, the flower will crash. And the people that are going to come at the back will not get theirs. It is just like that. This Susu is the multiplier effect. You bring two, the other two bring two, the other two bring two. There will come a point, Bohamne, some people will not get their money. And my husband did explain this to me. And I told him, look, I will not give you anything if I receive my money. I am not bougie. I do not want fast money. That's why I work 9 to 5. I am not bougie. I don't see any of those characteristics in me. But I fell for it. I did. Because the person that called me from my comfort zone. Called me. I was in my comfort zone and told me everything. Promised me the world. Even promised my nephew that I just gave a shout out to that, hey, don't worry, we will pay your tuition. But life is like this. You cannot have your cake and eat it. We all at some point have to take our losses, but we have to take them in a very responsible way. And I'm asking right now for people that have brought some people or their family members and friends into the Susu. Once the Susu crashed, you cannot just go back and tell them, hey, you've lost your money. My people, even have a payment plan. Give them back their money. You know, and I believe we're all Gambians. We all know each other. We're all family. I cannot dupe, for me, I cannot dupe my own family members. That's why I give them back their money. Even the people that I don't know, I give them back their money. And I have evidence. And if you live in the state of Maryland, be careful. I can provide an article, or if you go to the controller's website, that this scheme is illegal. Even though some people might not want to call it a pyramid, but it is a pyramid, and it has happened before in the state of Maryland, before I came to the US. But mind you, I've lived here in over 2 decades, but that was before I came. It fell apart. There is no such thing as quick money. There is no such thing as you bring in 500 and get 4,000. It is too good to be true. I also wanted to warn people to be aware that these people that have set up this Susu, they have come up with another plan, with another method of Susu. And this method is, you don't need fires. So even if you want to get into it, you can look into it. It is up to you. If you want to get into that one that you don't need fires, for me, what I can say to that is that because I was approached also as well when this one collapsed, that hey, why don't you join this one? You can have your fire, bring in a fire. No, you don't have to bring in any fire, but you do have to sign an addendum. There's a disclosure that you have to sign to make sure that you cannot tell anyone what is happening in the group. I have the disclosure that was sent to me, but I told this person that, look, I've already taken a loss. My family members are all, taking a loss as well. We were all disappointed. Why would you want me to get into this one and bring in a family who has always wanted to join? Why would you want me to do that? It doesn't make sense. And at that time, I had a death in the family. I told that person, look, I don't want to get into this. I've already been duped. I haven't received my money. Instead, I paid back everybody that I brought into the Susu. No, now I'm just at a loss. So do not bring me this kind of method. So that is the new method right now that is out there, that they have a new Susu. You don't have to bring any fires, but when there's a deposit involved, that you have to leave something in the pot. In case you cannot get your money, they have a reserve bank, I guess, that they will give you back what you brought in. If you want to go with that route too, be my guest. I haven't experienced it. I was approached. I have the paperwork. I have the addendum and everything, but I didn't get into that one because what the Englishman say, that first fool no fool. The Akus, my Aku Pekin, they say first fool no fool, second fool no fool, but third fool, you all know that word. But anyway, my people, the reason for my life today, as I said before, is to clarify some few things. Is also to tell you who I am, in case you don't know me and think that I'm just a Jane Doe from nowhere. No, I am not. I am a certified professional. Wow, who came from a great background. I always say that my mom, she's one of the first 5 great women. If you're counting in Gambia, the great women, she's gonna be amongst the first 5. My dad came from Salon waaye dafa tekki ñëw ba Gambia tekki fa ñun ñu juddu nag suñ mag yi ñu toppa si suñ tànki mag yi ba ñëw Amérique fii su ñoo compté fii ñuy tekki man de foog naa ne suma liste suma tour dina say bokka, including my siblings. Wow. Waaye nag just to tell you briefly that this was the issue, the reason why I came out live, even though I made a video, but I feel that I need to come out also and encourage other people to come out with their stories. And I have received many sad stories. There is one lady who actually lost her husband or something like that. Also, she was actually scammed. Also, she was actually not even scammed. She was actually asked to, to join the Susu. She joined the Susu, invested a lot, and she ended up losing. So my people, this is all over the world, everybody. But like I said, people have been doing it. Susu have been going on for years. But with this one, I don't think Gambians are meant for this 4,000. Bring in 500 and get 4,000. I don't think we are meant for that. What we are meant for is the traditional Susu, and I ask everyone to join the traditional one if you want to save. But like a sister-in-law of mine told me that, you know what, even joining a Susu is just being irresponsible. That means you cannot save, but don't mind her. She's just being silly. But I ask everyone to do it. to just, think about it before you fall into any of these, put in 500, get 4,000 back, bring in 2 people. It doesn't work like that. It didn't work for me. I'm not saying it's not going to work for everyone, but it didn't work for me. So I came out and shared my experience, and I have found many stories, so many people. I have received over 200 calls, text messages of people that fell into this sort of pyramid. Bring in 500, bring in 2 people, and get 4,000. So my people, I ask that you heed to the advice. I will just say that I may have just been hypnotized, and I fall into the trap, and next time I will just say that I'll have to listen to my family before doing any of these things. And I thank you all for your support. Thank you all for listening, and thank you all for the subscription. My subscriptions have gone up. Thank you so much for following me on my YouTube. Thank you so much to all my family members for their support, for their love, for their overpowering love. I thank you immensely. You guys are my backbone, and I just hope that you all will spread the message. Do not fall into this trap of getting $4,000, bring in 500, bring in 2 people. The math doesn't add up. You're going to end up losing your money. And think about the people that you drag into this. And I urge everyone that has dragged a family member into this to think about giving those people their money. Because technically you brought them in. You sold them this Susu. Give them back their money. That is the right thing to do. And we all know the people that we sell, or PayPal, or Cash App, or Venmo. We all know each other. Gambia is too small. And these are all family members. These are all family members. We cannot scam our own family. We cannot even scam our own friends or even neighbors. Be honest. Be honest. Give them their money. Jama upo from awon. And like I said, I may have a follow-up YouTube video just to reiterate or just to reinforce that, do not fall into this. The math doesn't add up. You cannot just be a millionaire one night. Those that have made their money, well, I wish them all the best, but I told them that to save the money, because there will become a time that not everyone that you brought on board will get their money. And I say in closing, thank you so much. And like I said, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for listening to me. And I'm praying for a COVID-free world. And I'm pretty sure, hopefully very soon, we will get out of this. And we all will go back, to our respective worlds, I guess. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. I have to play a little bit of Yusundur, because you all know my love for Yusundur. Ify, thank you so much. All right, bye. Hi, Sisi. You cannot break me. Dege ngeen Yusu mu ne xaalis Bajo. All right, guys. But I love Yusu so much, so you guys have to stop me. Sarenga dunia mala. Ina jilal sar penda choro. Yusu ngi di do. Audi, happy birthday to you. Ay Jara, yam hay dara, nuyu naa la bom si gaal. Complete. Ci poli wot sa jax sa joom. Sama ji war nga tiit. Moo lu du xaalis, yu ma si amee fexeel. Bari gaal, nuyu naa la. Ana F sister jàmbur, sister. Ana kii bi. Thank you so much. Kii bi waaye, yow foog ma ñëw seet si la. Suñ ibee dëkk bi rek ma ñëw seet si la. Ana sister jàmbur. Benn waay. Alright guys, bye. Thanks for checking in. Ba am ca dara. Camara, foo nekkoon ba léegi. Touré, thank you so much. Waa seeni suma man la waa seeni. Nuyu naa leen ifi. Jéem leen dara. Kii bi dama laa seet si. Suñ ibe déglu ngeen Youssou Ndour mu ne jéem leen dara ba am ca dara moo gën pyramide bi. Yaa xaaju. Thank you. Bari gaal, love you too. Day baaji suma goro. Sama waa ji war nga tiit. Billaahi. Yomal xilaame. Waa ana Miss Hollywood suma njëkke dafe nuyu naa la. Billaahi. Love you moo bombe. Albert Mendy nuyu naa la. Ifi scam.com. Ay suma jigéen nii. Thank you guys, thank you. Alice Bajo.